This is Mummy Pig, and this is Daddy Pig. Yeah!
Hello, everyone. My name is Sam, and I have a YouTube channel. And there's been this ongoing beef between some individuals in our community, and it's been a long, lengthy battle. And there's a guy named David, aka Slab City News, that I guess, thinks it's okay to reach out and touch, well, not reach out and touch, but reach out and try to communicate with a YouTuber that he's beefing with his 8-year-old child. And the clips you are about to hear are protected under Fair Use Act. And I know Eddie ain't going to strike me for this, so here we go. Listen very closely. And then there's clips of asshole's response.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yeah, we print that. But did you know we also print that? Has to take care of just like any other.
Christina, Jasmine.
Sorry, man. I'm having a conversation with my deaf gangster friend.
You go, baby. There, lay down. Lay down with it.
Let me hold this up, all right.
I'm going to take it off.
What's going on there, Robin Banks? Buds and Hazards. How you doing, bud? Buds? What up, Sean? How you doing, man? So, shit, here we go, right? God dang. Shit got real. Had to make a video. And instead of just like poking back and forth with videos, felt like I would just come on and do it like this. Because I've seen a lot of reaction in the community, and there should be. This guy, I'm gonna try to make this fun and funny, and maybe someone wants to come up and help out with that. We could do that. We can get there. But I'm just going to address the elephant as quickly as I possibly can. The kickball in the room, if you will. And basically, David Nags, who goes by Slab City News on YouTube, he doesn't. All right. So first, he's contacting my 8-year-old son through his channel on YouTube, which is, witty, I guess. Do you all, and I mean you all in the 23, because remember, it's your percentage, your intelligence percentage we're talking about here, not the amount of people who are in your group. And I'm wondering, do you talk to each other before you post some of the stupidest shit anyone has ever posted, ever? I wonder. I mean, I'm when you're adding an 8-year-old in any scenario, it's a bad idea. I don't know if anyone ever told you that. That's just not a good idea. I don't care if you like me or not, hate me, whatever, dude. That was just stupid. So the follow-up to that, I predicted
thanks for
they're going to double
coming
down.
back, buds.
They don't know how to back off. They only know how to go double down and hope they win, right? Hope to God, if we double down, somebody backs off. The problem is, it never works on me. It might work on some people, but it doesn't work on me at all. Anyway, I'm stupid. So I knew, I was like, oh, this is something I have to take care of, just like any other problem a parent has to take care of. This isn't about YouTube.
Yeah.
And I don't like reporting on YouTube and stuff like that, but that goes out the window and it's about my son.
Yep.
So it's totally different. I don't get to play this like a YouTube game. What David did was essentially he's trying to get my son to look at a post that is saying his mother belongs in jail, and then also watch a video that would be restricted, right, for him to watch. so he can't watch those videos anyway. They're restricted. Belongs in jail. David did was essentially he's trying to get my son to look at a post that is saying his mother belongs in jail, and then also watch a video that would be restricted, right, for him to watch. So he can't watch those videos anyway. They're restricted. We don't let him watch that kind of shit. All right, so then the follow-up to that stupid fucking shit was double down. Eddie, why are you using your child as a weapon? Delete his account now.
What I got left, bud.
Now, that demand was given to me by Denise.
That's what I got left, buds, in the Blue Dream department.
She demands people take shit down now and thinks that they will go, well, yes, the master, I will take it down right to now. When indeed, what I did was go, so your solution is to take my son's channel away from him, essentially grounding him from being able to enjoy YouTube because David Nags likes to talk to 8-year-olds.
Yes, there's recordings of Denise stating that and saying that the kids shouldn't be on YouTube. Who are you to dictate who's on YouTube, Denise? Who the fuck are you to dictate anything out of anyone's life?
That's not how I roll. It's not how I think anything should be done. Just like with guns, I don't think the solution is taking them. See?
I mean, seriously, Denise, how can you dictate anything in anybody else's life when you can't even function in your own life? You have to get a social security check because you can't be around people.
How that works? Essentially, in this house, Dempsey's Bill of Rights includes YouTube. And I'm not taking that from him. It's a place where he uses his creativity and makes videos and posts them. Otherwise, he might watch other kids do, he's a kid's YouTuber. He watches kids stuff. He can't have comments. It's restricted. Everything's all restricted. And then we get text messages letting us know anything that he does on YouTube. So all that stuff comes through us. That's what being parents is about. There are millions and millions of kids on YouTube. And by the way, there are kids who are very successful on YouTube, like real kids who are putting a lot of effort into it, who are making a lot of money, real money on YouTube. So the answer isn't kick kids off of YouTube. Matter of fact, I don't believe in taking shit away from anybody. I don't believe in the cancel culture.
Hold on a second. Exposing Slab City News child groomer. Be right back. Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck. What the fuck, motherfuck? Your mama sucked a butt. Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck. What the fuck, motherfuck? Your mama sucked a butt. It heard me. Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck. What the fuck? Slab City News. It heard me. Alright, turn that off. Alright. EX. Exposing what? Exposing a child groomer. All right, I'm back. Thank you. I just wanted to put some links out there. All right, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. All right, let's get back to the come on, girls.
Matter of fact, if I don't believe in taking shit away from anybody. I don't believe in the cancel culture that for some reason you all do. But what I do think is if you were going to cancel anybody, the adults in this here community, none of us deserve a goddamn voice on YouTube because we're all a bunch of fucking gripely old assholes. And that's the facts.
What's up, mamas?
Taking a fucking channel from a child who has an imagination and creativity and sees a positive future and he's not very cynical about anything. Taking it from him because David Nags is fucking with him. You fucking kidding me, dog? None of us deserve YouTube more than he does. Shut the fuck up with that cancel culture bullshit. And try to carry the weight of all two of these balls. Bitch ass. Can't believe you even go there, you dumb bitch. Hey, look, man. I wish you two fucking morons would accept you're never going to be able to beat me in this kind of contest. This isn't the contest you can beat me in. This is all about wits, sharpness, fucking, the ability to respond and a quickness, noticing things like Denise being subscribed to my son's channel. I ain't the one, you dumb fucks. I have never been in the company of idiots like you my whole life because my life never led me to the company of idiots like you. But now here we are. And just like God himself predicted, I'm rolling all over you. Concrete.
Come on, Bubba. Come on. What's the matter?
You fucking idiot. All I needed, the last thing I needed in this whole thing, and this has been a 3-day long investigation so far, and the last thing I needed was confirmation that this fucking moron read the email. So what did he do? He posted it. Brilliant.
Receipts and facts.
David Nags.
Receipts with facts.
Man, I'm going to handle it as a parent, and I'm going to do it off of YouTube. Right? We will record it, just in case it's worth something. But you're going to be handled, homie. I see you begging. I see what you've been asking. You've been, where's my fucking papers? Goddamn, dude.
Oh, and then Slab City News runs around challenging people to fight him after that. And he bragged about how he did that to get the response that he got. So not only did he reach out to potentially expose an 8-year-old to inappropriate content, but he did it solely just to get under his father's skin. What kind of fucking people are
only been 36 hours. Give it a minute. Alright? What are you busy fucking talking to other 8-year-olds? Chill for a second. I'll get to you. You think I'm letting this slide, David? I'm not letting this slide.
Oh, no, you ain't getting out of this, David. Nope. It's going to follow you for a minute.
That's like saying, if David comes by and steals his big wheel, well, your kids shouldn't have a big wheel then. I mean, there's Davids in the world. Oh,
what's the matter, Mama? What's the matter, good girl? He's a good girl. Who's a good girl?
Dude,
want a treat?
If you post shit on YouTube, it asks you if it's appropriate for children. There are kids all over YouTube. The biggest audience on YouTube is kids, homie. Hello, Jake Paul. Hello, Logan Paul. Hello, all these bloggers. God damn, man. You guys don't fucking get it. You think that what we do, this stupid mind-numbing shit that we do, is what YouTube's about? I'm sure that when they were sitting in the fucking big executive room there, and that big table full of people, they were talking about this app way back in 2004-ish. They were like, we can create this app, man, be a place where a bunch of fucking losers could argue with each other and have chats, call each other names and make up shit about each other. And maybe if we got the stupidest people in the world into the same room as, I don't know, people who have average or above average smarts, we could see this really cool fucking thing take place where the person who's got average or above average smarts keeps decimating the dumb people. How about that, guys? And they're like, yeah, dude, here's millions for that. Nobody gets up. They never came up with this. This happened by accident. Damn, okay. Damn, honey. How'd we get here? David, why do you continuously, by the way, because you keep posting shit with my son's tagging it. I don't know why, man, dog. You've done enough, okay? You did enough. You don't have to continue anymore. I got plenty. Don't need any more. Got plenty. He just posted a bruise on my mother-in-law's arm from 4 years ago. A bruise on mother-in-law's arm from 4 years ago that I posted. Hey, dude, I know you might be dumb enough to post it to incriminate yourself, but that ain't me, homeboy. I can't imagine me going out committing crimes and being like, here, y'all, check this out on YouTube. Fucking dumbass, kickball-looking motherfucker. Told your ass. We ought to wrap this up in Concord if you really are coming through. I told you this. We get it over with. Meet me face to face because you won't talk any more shit after you see me, homeboy. You didn't want to do that. Nope, you instead took the lowest road you could. You fuck a low road. You took a hole, bro, straight through the fucking ground.
Hell yeah.
Mole ass motherfucker. I wish you would let me know you were here. This could have been over with back then. Now you're trying to involve my son. How about this? Here's the other.
All right. It's what he's referring to. It's what Eddie is referring to for those of you that are not familiar. Slab City News challenged Eddie to a fight. Eddie accepted. Then Slab City News demanded $15,000 to make the fight happen. And then the fight never happened because who the fuck's going to pay that fat tub of lard fucking 15 grand to fucking watch him fight? Nobody. So, he went live from the dude's fucking town. Happening, you know, every opportunity, you know, to settle shit. But no, he ran. He ran.
Blade they like to throw out from two of the dumbest minds.
David ran.
When your two brains get together, you've almost got half a quarter of a brain.
Because you were there.
The thing they're saying is you're using your son and your wife as a...
Because remember, Slab City News, you were on the phone with Sean when Eddie was live, and you told him to listen, and you blew the horn as you went by his house. You're creeping around people's houses, man. You're like actually creeping around people's houses and shit, man. That's talking about going to somebody's house and actually, you know, yeah, I know. It's fucked up.
When in fact, they are. I didn't at my son on YouTube. You did.
They did.
I didn't come on and make up Ambergate. You did. That's it. That's going to be up to the people in the thing, dude. Nobody's afraid of you, Darren. You lost your fucking luster. That's why you floated on over there to the people you hated the most. You're in a group whose leader, quote unquote, let me get them air quotes out for you, Richard, whose leader hates you so much that because David put you on a live stream, he hates David. Dude, you don't even get along with the people you're fucking representing. I ain't listening to your smell. I'll let somebody else.
Woo. Damn, I had him up there.
It.
I hope the viewers come back.
I didn't bring my kid into it. I can post shit with my son all I like, dog. You added this man added my son saying that his mama belonged in jail, and here's a video you should watch about it all. Which, of course, he didn't watch the video, but you're trying to do it. Then the next thing is, here's what your dad did to your grandmother. You're talking to my son, dude. You shouldn't do that. You should know better. You've done it anyway, in a very public way, for whatever reason, or I don't know, maybe not so public. We're going to find out if there's more to it. There will be some more revealed, I'm sure, if there's more to it. I assume this is all you've done. So it is grooming 101, dude. You're trying to brainwash my child into thinking that his parents are terrible so that he would trust you. It's not going to work. It's a really dumb tactic, and mostly it's just your trolling tactic. But you're really doing it. That's on you. And then y'all are posting his picture, his channel. By the way, Denise, if you're going to fucking screenshot the shit and post his channel, you can at least unsubscribe before you do it. It kind of looks weak on your part to demand me to delete the channel that you're subscribed to. Man, I wish y'all would eat fucking cheeseburgers instead. You could do that so much better, dumbass. Eat a fucking cheeseburger, Denise. You could do it so much better. Eat the whole fucking burger, pickles and all, right on camera. It would be so much easier for you to do than fuck with me. You know, I would believe that this is a great troll tactic if it was not the thing you did, right? Because the thing you did isn't trolling anymore.
Xena?
When you're talking shit on your channel and all that kind of stuff, that's, you know, it's really up to them to not watch. And Dempsey never does. Amber doesn't anymore. So it's really, if I see it, then it's on me for clicking on it. That's totally fine. You can do that all goddamn day, whatever. If that's working for you, then do it. It's, you cross the line when you're contacting my 8-year-old because you're mad that I have a picture. I mean, and all you have to do is ask. I'd send you the picture. And so I did speak to my lawyer briefly. He said, how much proof do you have? I said, the one thing. He said, not enough. Send them an email, tell them not to do it anymore.
Come on.
See what happens next. Click. Sent him an email, told him not to do it anymore, and I expected that he would double down. I did not know for sure if he would just take the email and post it, which is great because the email, David, you fucking moron, is a response to the email you sent me that said, I love you, I want to be with you, Eddie. That you said I faked. So, dude, that's where when people say like playing chess, 3D chess versus checkers and whatever, I'm playing 6D chess and you're playing chiclets. That's it. Oh, he's got funny teeth. Now, y'all are giving yourself away, and you give and you give and you give yourself away. You too. Both. Giving yourself away.
Come on. Come here. God. Come here.
I'll reiterate.
Okay, good girl.
Or as Samuel Minivania would say, iterate. That I put a poll up like a week ago. 250 some odd fucking votes. That's ridiculous. Never gets that many. David, you only got like 4%. That tells me everything I need to know. You all got together and said we can only vote for one of them. Let's throw all our votes at one of them and let's inundate that motherfucker. And that's what they did. Projection then came when David said, I'm buying fucking votes. All I did was go to Jose Sanders' channel where he had 100 people in the chat, like 90 people in the chat, and said, hey, man, tell these people to go and vote for me. And he did. He told them to go vote for me. And maybe I got a few 50 maybe out of that. Who knows? I don't know. What I do know is that was a lot of votes. I typically get between like 70 to 100 votes around that area. I've only one other time gotten anywhere near, like I got 430 votes on a poll for the president that I won.
Come on, girls.
Ridiculous, but
let's go.
It was against Andrew, who'd only been in the community for like a month, so it was kind of unfair to him. He would probably stomp me into the ground now. Yeah, it was like 430 votes. That was ridiculous. Everybody was voting as many times as they possibly could. I get it. This thing here shouldn't have been like that. It should have been even across the board. When I posted it, I wasn't thinking that they would eat each other's votes up. I forgot. Okay, you know, I see the point there. It's like I should have been one-on-one with any of them. That would have giving it an even more even shot. I do understand that, but I can see that people aren't being honest because David would have more votes than 4%. Particularly when David's the only one of the two who's actually making fucking videos, and the question was, whose videos do you like more? I don't know, dude. Sometimes I feel like I am up here to yell at my 8th grade band class. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we went and we performed, and the whole goddamn baritone section fucked up. They were laughing the whole time, so we had no bass sound. We finished 4th, for God's sakes. Thank you, clarinets, for holding up your end of the bargain. Thank you, trumpets. You did great. But where the fuck was my bass? I mean, come on, dude. You guys can't be that stupid. Can't be that stupid. So, for the people, and I'm so grateful, by the way, I don't know how to explain this. This time around, I have felt such a fantastic warmth and of support from people who see things the way I see things too, like not geopolitically or anything, but in this community, you can kind of see things for what they are. And I really appreciate y'all being around and kind of sticking up for me here and there. It's just been really neat, honestly. Hadn't been like this for me. I've been the guy all by himself most of the time dealing with this shit. And so I've seen it around the community, man. People sharing things. People don't even like me, you know, saying, like, agreeing with this kind of stuff, getting the word out. And that's important, by the way. The whole get the word out shit is very important. People should know that David's this way. If you have a child and then David finds you on YouTube and doesn't like what you said, not even about David, because David didn't like what I said about his buddy in prison.
That's right.
Why he came after
Michael Dibble
was because I had just simply
exposed everything,
Mr. Dibble. And I guess David perceived my channel success to be back on the back of this guy who he went and worked his ass off in the desert for, and inevitably got shown no love by. And
exactly.
You know, who wants his love? Goddamn, dude.
I heard
only somebody who'd be interested in
David talking shit. Or
so today we have the dawn of the brand new Dibbler, David. David the Dibbler. Congratulations, because I see it all over the community, dude. You are not going to be able to get this Dibbler thing off your fucking back. It's staying. It's staying, dude. And just, if you don't believe me, ask Black Lassie what the fuck is up. It's staying, Dibbler. You want to hear? Everywhere you go, you're going to hear Dibbler. Everywhere, David. It's fucking Dibbler Nags. David,
well, now we know who
Nags
Black Lassie was that was trolling me.
Ask Marble Mouth. It's David Dibbler Nags from now on. I name shit, name stick.
Damn. I tell you.
Dude, you did this to you.
Duct tape, a bunch of marbles in a motherfucker's mouth.
Congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation.
To have them in the cheeks.
They ain't never had the dedication.
Boom. You know, bust him in the jaw where those marbles are, and it's gonna fuck his teeth up. It's gonna fuck the inside of his fucking shit on the inside up.
I know none of you are going to be brave enough to click this link, unless, of course, you're brave enough to click that link. But I'll put it out here anyway. Oh, maybe. There it is. Jesus Christmas. I brought a lot of stuff up. Didn't need all that. Okay. There that is. And we'll put that out. We'll see what happens with that. I'm open to, like, holding a panel for people to talk on and just shutting up as well. Like, I don't mind. I don't have to be the one talking. I've talked enough. I've definitely given away maybe more information than I wanted to. But I haven't talked about anything that isn't public. So, and, you know, let's review what I've done so far. Denise, I flipped what you did on top of your head and basically digitally King Kong pounded you against the fucking side of the Empire State Building, okay? Because you said stop using your son as a weapon and delete the channel that you were subscribed to. You dumbass. And then David, you, I just needed proof that you had gotten the email and you fucking posted on your community tab. So congratulations, you fucking dumbass. And I appreciate you two dumbasses. You two dumbass David and Denise Dicklers all have D's. Quadruple D's, baby. Probably the name of my next stream. Quadruple D's.
D's nuts.
D's nuts. It is so warm here, side note. Earlier, I was actually just, it was, dark.
Bud, you still in here?
When I was setting up, and I was like, I'm fucking sweating. Yeah, it's like still upper 70s.
Smoking a Bud's joint.
Can't believe it.
Great weed. Like still getting high off of it. Still getting high off of Bud's weed.
For sure. Unify.
I've been smoking the same 4 to 5
buddy.
Hey, did you block me on your channel?
No, I don't block. I don't do all that.
No, it must have been that Bud's character.
I don't even know how to do all that.
Okay, right on.
Well, anyway, what happened? You just got blocked?
Thank you, Bud.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
I really appreciate you looking out for me the way you did on that.
Like a conspiracy.
Thank you so much.
It happens.
You don't know how much you helped me out, man. You helped me out for almost 2 fucking months, man.
Whatever. I'm not.
Thank you.
Accusations. I don't.
They just wanted you to come up on panel.
No,
that's one way of getting you up here.
Well, it works. It works. But I just wanted to talk to you, Eddie.
And I even gave some out.
The shiz. I came up last night, but that was a little too rough.
I gave some out 3 or 4 times.
Like it was getting pretty crazy.
Pretty good amount too to people.
Like when I give you a hard time, especially on this issue, I mean, it's because I actually care about you. Good job, buddy. And I think you're in the right. I just kind of felt like that whole thing with that photo was just the wrong tack. And I felt pretty strongly about that.
Yeah, I know. I could tell.
But anyway, I want you to know that.
Come. Get it. There you go. Good girl.
I know where it started.
Good girl. Get this.
I know how this is, like, where it all started from. And I'm not ignorant of that. And when I don't come after those guys, it's because I think they're worthless to talk to. It's just it's pointless talking to those two, especially those two. The 33, it's 2 people. When they're not around, you can have a pretty decent conversation. You can have pretty, most of the people can be pretty chill.
Hi, baby.
Oh yeah, right.
So
you're really right. You're right about that. You're also not wrong about what you said about me. What I did was absolutely Canadian Bacon and T can vouch for this. I will sometimes go just a smidge over the line, or maybe too far over the line, or whatever in my reactions. But again, when you push a person, you can't count on what the reaction is going to be.
Exactly.
That's not something that's not a given.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps. That's what people keep doing to me.
I gave it 12 damn days, right? I didn't release the whole thing. We made it look fun. It had the queen on it, and it had the pipe with the weed in it, and the googly eyes. She was having a good time. I really thought it's a 1-second clip. It's at the end of a video on a channel nobody watches. Compared to putting out the guy who attempted to rape my wife on a channel everybody watches, community page, several times. I thought that tactfully it equaled that.
God, that's horrible, man.
Yes, it was low, and I'm not, what is the word? I'm not immune to going low.
I feel so sorry for.
Sometimes I don't think it through, and I just do it, and then I wake up the next day, I'm like, oh fuck, I did do that.
Yeah,
that happens.
Been there, done that.
You too, right? Like sometimes people tell you said something, you're like, oh fuck, did I really say that?
Well, and I understand, not everybody can be like me, and be perfectly comfortable with everything they've said, and really stays the middle course all the time. But I'm good like that, and I realize it's a gift that I have.
A gift?
I don't hold everybody to that same standard, Eddie. just rambling on. I want to voice my support. I know I've been coming at you the last couple weeks since all this shit's been going down, but I was just hoping that I was hoping that it wasn't going to swirl the J. It seems like it's kind of taken on a life of its own, and I don't see where it ends.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. You know, there is a process happening right now that's off of YouTube, obviously, and that has to happen because you have to do all the things you have to do after these things happen.
Yeah.
So like, I notified the person that indeed that's a kid you're talking to. I had to do that. Then I had to know for sure that he got that email.
Mm-hmm.
And then he posted on his community page. So there, thank you. So now we know that, and now I can proceed further and say, okay, I've warned him. He definitely got the email, and now he's doing it again. He did it again today. Because he can't help but double down. He's got like them little fucking trigger fingers. Even when you're completely wrong.
When you're dealing with a psychopath, do not. I mean, you might as well imagine like there's no bottom for that dude.
Oh right, yeah, I know, and that's why I'll go ahead and hold his hand and walk with him there. And drop him off.
Okay, well.
No, I'll drop him right off and I'll walk back to the top. I am redeemable, John.
Okay. I believe so. I believe so, and that's why I support you. I was just hoping that maybe you didn't need to go down that low.
You know, man, I didn't need to, but I took it for 10, 12 days.
Yeah, no, you took it for a couple of years now.
Yeah, a couple of years, yeah. But I mean, like, since she passed away, and I had that picture, I did have this thing, and all they did was ask to see, you know, if you boil down what their videos was about, their videos were all about show the picture. Just show it.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. That's what they wanted me to do. Just show it. Otherwise, we're going to keep making videos about you and talking shit about you. Just show it. Just show it. So I showed it.
Mm-hmm.
After, by the way, he fucked with my kid. That's why that video is that way. I showed him fucking with my kid first in that video. You see all that. And then at the very end, with no warning, it comes on for 1 second. That's what they've been asking me for. Maybe they'll leave my son alone now.
Right.
No, you just did exactly what they wanted you to do.
That's pretty fucked up. I mean, a child.
Now you got Junie saying that.
You know, like I was like last night when I was here, I was like, I mean, I'm a little fired. I mean, we're all kind of getting fired up about this shit, this community, for whatever reason. Each of us has our own reason for following along with this shit. But, I was trying to listen to what was going on, and you brought up that thing with your son. I didn't know about it until that live stream last night over at Jesco's, and you said that he was talking to your son on the phone. Like he was talking to your son on the phone. I was like, what is your son doing on the phone? And he's just online. Whatever. Like, and it's not my place. I'm not judging. 8-year-old kids have phones now, or like what?
All right. So, yes, he has a phone because he goes places, right? He sometimes is not under my purview, or I can't see him. And so, yeah, he does have a phone. Now, his phone is set up with restrictions in every way, direction, and form. So everything that goes to his phone comes through mine and Amber's phone. Everything goes to his YouTube, goes through mine and Amber's phone. So he's not going to necessarily see those things that David's trying to get him to see, but we are. If we weren't good enough to have that shit set up, then he would be seeing this fucking link that says your mom belongs in jail and she lied about this thing and here's a video about it. If we didn't have all that set up, it would be that he could get it on his notifications. David didn't know that we had parental guidance or parental control set up, and so he gave it a shot. Then he told on himself to be like, look how cool I am. I'm trying to get in touch with his 8-year-old. Nudge, nudge. And I was like, wow, dude, you're fucking like totally doing this. You're going to do that. Like, so, man, dude, this is a 40-something-year-old man messing with my kid, right? What I would like to do, John, instead of posting a picture of their dead friend, is I'd like to hop on a plane and go beat the fucking shit out of him. Unfortunately, I can't do it right now. I mean, I could, I guess, if the community wanted to pull together some money to fly me up there right now.
You never know. Somebody might pay for your whole flight there and back.
I need to get back too. A round tripper, up and back, give me 2 days, get me there, let the money go through John in case, like, if I don't go, y'all can get your money back. But have somebody else hold that money. And once we got enough to get me a round trip, I will go beat his ass. And then I won't be posting pictures. I'll just be showing y'all a live stream of David fucking Nags getting his ass whooped.
Well,
I don't
I
know.
think that, you've been talking to a lawyer, so you think you got to maybe
But
the legal
Yeah,
way?
we can't, like, the lawyer way is boring, but we're doing it that way.
Oh, I think that's the best way to go. I mean,
David ain't living this
You're
down.
right.
I think that'd be a great way to go. But if it comes down to it, yeah, I think that we could put together GoFundMe, and I think a lot of people dig deep to go watch you kick his ass.
Fuck yeah.
Shit, you don't even have to video it.
Yeah, the lawyer isn't, by the way, like, representing me. It was the advice of the lawyer to let him know to stop, get that evidence in, make sure he read it, get that evidence in, and then if he does,
I have an idea. There can be a pool made, and whatever. If Good Job Buddy wins, he gets the money, and I get a van.
said again after that, contact his local police department. So that's the advice I've gotten so far, and that's what we're doing.
Well, and
I'm not suing him or serving him papers. I'm calling his local police department, and we will record that. I don't know if I'll play it, but I will record it.
well, I would pursue that. I mean, it's surprising to me that, I mean, it's pretty cut. It's pretty clear that there's a case that he is harassing a child.
Fuck yeah.
And
You
that's
can't.
what, I know. Well, the last thing he did, I didn't have until after.
Stop.
Like, I want to do this in the daytime when.
Here's the thing. Having a beef with somebody on YouTube is one thing. Why you gotta reach out to their 8-year-old child? What the fuck is that? Come and you did it for fucking what? Clout? Look what I did and I'm able to get away with. That is. Oh man. Oh. We'll play Rock Truck Rob one, here in a second.
Everybody who's supposed to be at the police station is there. If I got to go to the IT department or whatever, I want them all to be there. So we're calling them at noon on that, 1 o'clock their time, whatever it is.
I don't know if you went through with it or not.
To be fair, you've been harassing a dead person.
I mean, I haven't though. I didn't. You know what, dude? Honest to God, out of all the shit that's happened since Stella passed away, what do you think she would laugh at the most? That picture. She would laugh at that picture the most because that's what she wanted people to think of. That's what she said in the quote. I want everybody to be smoking and having a good time. That's what she said in her quote at the beginning of Jang's video, and that's what I posted. It's her smoking and having a good time, and nobody seemed to get that part.
I got it. I know.
She's got the queen helmet on, whatever, the queen crown. She's got the weed in her mouth, or her smoking
Yes,
weed,
sir.
and she's got the googly eyes from smoking the weed. She's doing the things she said she wanted to be done. That's what I did. I guarantee you, I got a fucking email from her. It comes straight through Stella@heaven.com, and she said that was the funniest fucking thing I've seen all week.
Yeah, no, I always liked.
What?
I didn't necessarily like.
Yeah, I know.
I liked her. I thought she was hilarious, and I stayed out of her way. I never had any trouble with it. Like, we fought, and we definitely didn't agree because it's a 33 thing. And I think that's all a bunch of it's like a bunch of morons running around like thinking they're in some kind of club.
Yeah, well.
But she was funny. I mean, there's a lot to be said for her.
Well, Slab, Slab
like,
City Mad
like
Mac.
the funeral and like all the stuff, memorials. That's not for her. That's for the survivor.
Well, Slab City Mad Mac. I'm not trying to justify Eddie doing that, but I will just say this. I don't think he knew what else to do to go at them for trying to contact his child. I think it's fucked up, but I think that's his reasoning behind it.
And
right,
even though
and they didn't attend her.
Obviously, they don't love any. They don't care for anybody. I mean,
I actually had access to her funeral, but none of them did. So weird.
Wow.
Well, I do. because there's a reason why I had the picture. I'm in touch with Stella. Stella and I had a different relationship off of YouTube than on YouTube. And like I said, as president, she was very much needed in the community. She was the morning whatever, right? Whether she was banging on you and hammering away at you, or if it was just normal Stella gibber, it was always entertaining in some way, fashion, or the other. Stella was a absolute star in the community.
Yes, she was.
I'm just having a conversation with Eddie here, expressing my concerns with the direction of the conversation that's been going on. That's why I'm bringing her up. I mean, other than that, I knew who she was, and sometimes she was entertaining, and sometimes I'd go on her channel, and I always had a good time. She treated me nicely. Eddie and I gave her like a nice parting gift a few weeks ago.
We did, and that was actually, I forgot about that. She sent it back to me. Yeah, she sent mine back.
On my channel, I actually have a verbal wishes from Stella stating that people could do whatever the fuck they want. And good job, buddy, did what the fuck he wanted.
That's pretty strong right there.
Yes.
And he does.
It's not about her. It's not about her. It's about the survivors. It's not about her.
The day that she died, I played her clip. Somebody out there probably rubbed one off. She even gave permission.
What are you talking about?
Well, that was the thing. What she said there was, I hope everybody's smoking and drinking and having a great time and blah, blah, blah. That's why I made the thing the way it was, because that's what she said she wanted everybody to be doing. And nobody noticed. If you listen to the words she said and then look at the picture, it's exactly what she said to be done.
Yes.
So it really was following along with her last wish.
And Evan is mad because she forgot to take out the insurance money.
Oh, Evan, Dave was supposed to get insurance?
Yep.
Yeah, something.
Oh, that's right. She did say she was going to give him, like what? She said it was only going to be maybe $1,000 there, right? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick, you sound like you're talking to a really slow fan.
That's Ricky Sanchez.
Yeah, we're going to have to fix that, Rich. You sound like you're talking to a really slow fan. Alright, so I'm going to put you back there and just fix that, and we'll bring you right back up.
That there, folks, is pretty much it, everybody. For that stream with him, it just kind of goes on to some other topics, and then it goes a little bit back and forth. No sense in boring you all with that. Oh yeah. There we go. Here's some wise words from a wise man.
Oh, hello everyone. How are you? I'm fine, thanks for asking. Anyhow.
Thank you, Rock Truck Rob, for doing this video.
Get organized here. It's been a minute since I did a video, so I'm all fucking rusty. But, yeah, what the hell? Come on, you stupid clip. There we go. Yeah, it's been a minute. People. All kinds of shenanigans and bullshit happening all over the place on the YouTubes. Holy wow. Junie, what can I say, dude? Come on, man. You didn't remember your camera was on. Anyway, that was too funny. Yeah, somebody sent me a clip of that, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, why are you sending me that?
Oh my God.
Anyway. So yeah, all kind of people doing all kind of stupid shit. Thinking it's content. Really, clearly it's not, right? So
for some it is. For some, it gets their jollies off during the day.
Not posting nothing for a while, whatever, just doing my thing, working and doing, the things. Yeah, I don't know. Some people just, are just complete and total fucking morons on here. Wanting to fight a guy that just lost his leg. Hey, well, that's somebody, hey.
You see Nikki Slab City, Mad Mac?
Fuck. Don't get me started on that crap. Anyway. And then there's AJ's Adventures. I mean, AJ's No Adventures.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, I told you I wasn't going to make an AJ video, but God damn it, man.
Sammy's Adventures.
You're just too fucking stupid to not make a video about it. Oh my God. Oh, anybody says I'm racist is racist himself. No, your actions. Put that on yourself, you fucking goof. And everybody's saying that just the ridiculous nonsense that's going on. Saying the Hammy's a chomo and all this other crap. It's like, for God's sakes, man. Get your facts straight, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, for real. It's what they love to do to slander you.
All what you're judging this on is the article that was in the paper about a guy getting charged that has the same name as Hamilton.
Exactly. No mugshot, no nothing.
Not even in the same fucking town. You guys are retarded. 100% fucking retarded. It's like, for the love of God, man.
I know other communities when they
reading, read the
when they expose pedophiles, they have mugshots too.
That side, the 32 doesn't fucking. They do all the research, but they have no fucking clue what the hell they're doing. But that's okay. Go ahead, knock yourselves out. Okay, say all your stupid shit, so you can slide the rumor bullshit where he contacted the kid. We're gonna hide that by saying all this other shit. But you guys are all fucked. 100%.
Exactly.
AJ, you fucking dummy, man. Okay, I'm gonna give AJ some advice. Just a little bit. Okay, a little bit of advice.
What's up, UConn?
You would have a good channel, AJ, if you didn't start fucking around bullshit.
Are you having a wonderful day today?
Ear every fucking minute telling you what to say and what to do, right? Or it.
Hang on.
I'll pause that for a second. There's only 5. Yeah, there's about 5 minutes left in it. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you're all right. Are you in a good mood?
I guess so.
Well, that's good. Just because we go back and forth doesn't mean I don't care about you.
Yeah.
I care about a lot of people. No, I do. I care about what happens to you because deep down you are a good person.
I'm a good person on the surface.
No, you're a good person. You're a good person, but you're just not. You're just not gonna take anybody's shit. You're like me. You're tired of taking people's shit in their life. I'm not your fucking. Fucking Matt. So yeah, I know.
Nikki was poking at me this morning on a community page, and so I poked back at her. I don't know. Something about me having my head up my ass and something else. I don't know what that's about.
I wouldn't know.
I'm barely on the tubes and that, so if I got somebody running around pretending to be me, well, more power to them. But, I told her I learned everything from her. But
I'll
Other
tell
than
you
that,
what. I mean, I've learned all my actions off of them. Tit for tat.
I mean, yeah, yeah, she,
Yeah, I think it's time for me to. I had a really good day yesterday next to the creek.
yeah,
Nice flowing, good noise. You got birds, you got nature. When I'm in that kind of environment, I can think a lot better,
yeah.
and I can, like, and I've been looking back at my actions last, month, and I'm like, fuck, man,
Oh,
it's just all the anger, from all the fuckery is just, I think I exploded, and I did.
yeah, a little bit. But, the only thing about it is, you keep the pen up inside, or even when it comes out, I mean, it jacks up your blood pressure, and it can actually cause blood pressure problems.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've been worked up to the point where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, the top of your head starts hurting, your blood pressure's jacked.
Oh, that's where I can't fucking catch my breath.
Yeah. I know if my blood
Hey,
pressure goes up and that, I start getting this little bit of a headache. That's when it's time for me to cut my losses and leave.
I tell you what, the puppies have been having a good time.
I thought you was gonna rehome one.
I'm still trying. I can't get nobody to take them. I can't
Oh,
get a shelter to take them because I'm not from the area.
oh, that's kind of on the dumb, huh?
And it sucks. And I've been asking, random people, not just everybody that I come across.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's hard. In some states or even cities, it's really hard if you're not from the area. But it seems to me, it'd be better taking them in than, I mean, your pup's got a home right now, but
Trust
some,
me, I would have done. I mean, as soon as somebody takes, but I'm just not gonna just surrender her to just anyone.
well, they're in Colorado. If that's where you're at. You ought to say, well, the pup was born in Colorado. She's a resident.
Well, it's what I'm gonna say is,
Yeah.
it's what I've been doing is I've been hitting the really nice areas,
Yeah.
and that's where I've been trying to rehome her.
Well, I'm doing pretty good, Mac. Hope you're doing good. Oh, I'm never too lucky to get a new troll, Mac. I generally have the old leftover ones.
Yeah, I figured I'd do another, stream exposing, Slab City, and hey, let's not forget, you reached out to an 8-year-old child. What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta keep it up front there. But myself, even though um it was just 2 videos and stuff, that's
Well,
really
it's the
not
type
right.
of
And
videos that he sent to
actually,
an 8-year-old too. It's the
yeah,
content that was
yeah,
tagged to the 8-year-old. That if he would,
myself,
been able to get access to the notifications, he
yeah,
possibly would have been able to see that video. But I don't think so with parental control set up. But the
yeah,
fact that you did it and then brag about it, and then the way Nikki just tried to sweep it under the rug, it's just another day in paradise. And then say,
well, I
oh,
mean,
winning. I can contact 8-year-olds and nothing's gonna happen.
nothing to
Winning.
brag about.
Well, he
The
bragged
fact
about
that,
it.
yeah, the fact that he bragged about it
Me
and
too, Mac.
the way he's treating the circumstances, I mean, that shows you his mental instability. I mean,
His
the man's not got his marbles all together there.
Look what a donor sent me in the mail. General
Yeah, I seen
delivery.
that earlier.
I
$100
was like,
bill.
hell, fuck yeah. You know, I thought they was full of shit. And I fucking went in there. I went in today before I left town. Cause
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, man, if it ain't here today, you know, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go, you know, not too far down the road, and then come back, you know, and you know, check it Friday. But
Yeah.
sure enough, it was there, and
Well, it's a
they didn't
wonder it
tell me
got
how
through the
much they were
mail.
sending. Well, leave them
Dog fight.
alone. That's fucking God. What are you doing, Mister? Dude, what the
Beat the
fuck are you
shit out of
doing,
him for
man?
bugging him.
Yeah. That's why I got to get rid of her because it's Xena that keeps fucking doing it. Come on inside. Come on. There's not mad. Come on, come on, come on, come
Hey,
on.
Ryder. Hmm.
Sorry. God damn, Mister. That's why I got to try to rehome her because I'm tired of that shit fucking happening, man. That was a bad one today. And just think what's gonna happen when she gets bigger.
Yeah.
And he does that. Yeah.
Well, is he
Yeah,
trying
she's
to
gonna
hump
fuck
the
him up.
leg?
No, she's gonna fuck him up.
Oh.
I gotta get rid of her. I mean, she's the only problem. She needs to be with like an older dog that's more tolerable because
Yeah.
she is got a lot of energy. She's got way more energy than her sister. Well, she's just like she's like ADHD
Hmm.
with her energy. She's like ADHD.
I'm ADH old. No, I'm
And
not
so,
that
you know, I park
fucking old.
and so I
Yeah.
and so I just park somewhere, you know, on a nice day. Somewhere, you know, away from cars, traffic, people, shit like that. And I just open the door and I let them out. I keep Mister close by because they like to be close to him too. Then I work with them a little bit on things. Zena's a little stubborn when it comes to working with. So, but Jasmine, she's getting the hang of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep the one that gets along with Mister.
Yeah, the really no issue.
Yeah.
Only when she
Yeah.
gets
Just
excited and gets in his face the way
yeah.
Zena does. But that's not too often.
No, I should
But
live in
yeah, I
the
got to
other
separate
street
them.
when you got your money, and then I got busy
Yeah.
again, and then brought this up.
Well, I think it
Uh,
might be what I do is I'll go, fuck, man, go buy a pet, you know, pet store in a really nice neighborhood. Just have a freaking piece of cardboard saying, puppy to good home
yeah. I can try.
or puppy to country home. Because this dog's going to have a lot of energy. You're going to have a backyard or something. Um, she loves, both of them play with the tennis ball and they bring it back and shit like that. That's
I know
great. So they
our
like
shelter
tennis
runs
balls.
on. Yeah, our shelter runs on more people's dogs getting out or cats, and they get found and picked up by the shelter, and then they get taken to the shelter net. It's not so much a drop off, or once in a while we get the surrenders.
Come, treat, treat.
Yeah, I know I'm old. I'm not
Good
a
girl.
cougar
I
though.
didn't know where the fuck you guys were. I'm going to give you a treat now. Thank you, good girls. Tell them, come here. You know, they hardly listen to that, but you say the word treat. Good girl. So if I can get them to accustomed to, come on, good girl, good girl. So if I can get them accustomed to coming back, to the word treat,
Yeah.
then, I guess treat's the fucking word that gets them to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, well, why complicate it with something else?
Yeah, if it's something to munch, the dogs will come running. Hey, Dad.
Here you go, mister. There you go. No, Jasmine. Good girl. Oh, man. Then I'm trying to work with one, and the other just comes in and tackles her and just fucking totally fucking distracts her. Yeah, it's a big fucking panic.
I was going to ask you, did you see the video of my daughter and her workout friend?
No, I don't think I'm sub to you. I'm not sub to a lot of people. I cleaned house.
Well, you can just type it in. No, it's just she's preparing for competition this summer, and that was her regular gym workout. But she was doing vertical leg presses, and then her workout buddy at the gym, he was. Well, she was vertical leg pressing 415 pounds, and he was doing a regular leg press, and he was pressing 1,000 pounds. But yeah, just kind of proud of her, I mean, she's 50 years old, keeps her health going good. Boing.
That was some funny shit. Oh yeah, we've been here. Oh yeah, they've been having some fun.
Yeah,
Puppies have been in.
On the deal with the Slab City and that, I mean, if it was my kid in that, I would, would have checked out to see what I could do to the person civilly.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, if my son was a minor and I was able to file charges, I would.
Even
Fuck
if
yeah, I mean,
small claims court, I'd file charges. But just
yeah, he could definitely do that.
Would deal with it. Yeah, it's up.
Emotional distress, mental anguish.
To their family. Yeah.
The shit David's been doing, he can get them for emotional distress and suffering, and also can definitely get them for slander.
Yeah. Libel.
And if I'm not mistaken, they put her work out and tried to get her fired. So there's that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'd talk to my daughter, if I could post that of her, because I mean, I couldn't do that. Shit, I'd be lucky to handle 5-pound weights in each hand. But I got to looking at that. I said, shit, she's vertical leg pressing more weight than what he can do with his left. OD, one of his videos showed his weights, on these big discs and that, and he looked like he was just, not having too tough a time, but it looked like he's kind of out of shape on it. And that's why I got to thinking. I said, shit, she can leg press more than what he can.
I thought of a good way to make a shit ton of money real fast.
How?
Start betting on women's sports whenever there's a transgendered man competing. Bet on the transgendered man. You're going to win.
Yeah. I wouldn't even bother.
I would. Shit. Imagine if I put $1,000 on that swimming championship and the man won. I would have came out winning.
Give the God, how do you put that?
Depending on what the odds were, would have depended on. I think the amount of cash I would have got. I really don't know much about gambling. I just I saw a TikTok video and the dude said, "Hey, I know how I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna
And
bet on I'm gonna bet on women's sports when there's a transgendered man competing.
yeah, I don't bet on sports. In fact, I don't really bet on it. I don't even buy scratch offs. That's
Uh,
to make the money.
hey,
But
hey, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. You know, I don't think a man, where just because he thinks he's a woman or he identifies as a woman, should be allowed to go to the woman's restroom. That is a sacred place for women.
yeah,
It's just common courtesy. It's privacy. It's just goes against the girl code, because you know what that means. That means if I wanted to identify as a woman, can just walk into the fucking woman's bathroom. I can say I identify as a woman. What are you gonna do?
well, I could go to
That
men's bathroom and say I
and
identify
it's
as a
what's
man.
gonna
I'll take
happen.
pictures. Yeah.
And it's what's gonna happen, and it's already been happening. Is you're gonna get these men that are predator deviants that are going to claim the I feel like a woman, so I get into the bathroom, and there's going to be sexual assaults, and it's already happened. It's been happening in schools. Several fucking reports of transgender raping either a boy or a girl.
Well, you know, they do their own thing, and that's
It's
what
been mostly
society
girls,
has
and it's been
today. And
sodomy, and it's
yeah,
been sodomy.
thank you, wow, Jacob.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know. Just
It's
next,
like, hey,
you know,
I'm like this. I don't care, if you want to dress as a fucking woman. I don't care if you wanted to be referred to as ma'am, she, her, you know,
she, them,
because
their.
I don't, because my brain only registers two genders, male and female. And I've got no problem referring to a male as a female if that's how he chooses to be, um,
Thank you, Jacob.
addressed. No problem. No
Yeah,
problem. But
it just,
all this
era.
extra shit, all this extra
Yeah.
shit, what the fuck, and just the drag queens reading school. I know there's some out there that are trying to, spin the narrative like, what's the big deal about a drag queen reading? Well, for those of you that probably don't know what a drag queen is, it's a male dressed as a woman that performs provocatively and is a nighttime entertainer in gay bars
Yeah.
where illicit, not all gay bars, but there are those out there where a lot of illicit activity takes place.
There's a lot of drag queens that are heterosexual.
Drugs, sex, you name it. And you want to stop and think, why do I want to introduce my child to that will lead my child to this?
No, it won't. It just how the parent
Well,
raises the
shit.
child, and it just uh, the- it depends on how you raise your child. Um, just because they're around doesn't mean they're gonna convert. You know,
Mhm.
you know
There you go,
that's
baby.
just the
Here you
way
go,
I
mama.
think. I mean, that's just like if I have a friend that's gay, I don't mind being around them because one, I like them. Two, they're human being, and three, I don't give a shit what their sexual preference is.
Well, I ain't got a problem with gays, but I ain't got no problem disrespecting Evan or David or whatever the fuck he wants to be called.
Well,
I've got no problem with him,
it's not the
degrade
gay,
him.
it's the personality that he throws out there. As a person, he's a shitty person.
Oh,
But
fuck yeah.
off the YouTubes, he might be somebody totally different. I don't know, and I really don't want to ever meet him.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he claims to be this loving, caring, compassionate guy. I mean, he might be, but
But yeah, be loving and caring and
all
vicious and hostile.
all his negativity and all his hate and all his horrible shit he said and he's done overwhelms the good.
Oh, right.
I mean, there's a fucking balance there. I mean, just because you do good doesn't mean you can just run around and fuck off and do all this fucked up shit, and
Sam, he's mentally ill. He is going to have two sides of him. I mean, just like you can be, everybody's got a touch of mental illness.
All right. Okay, I see your point.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nice person too.
You just got temper management.
It's what I think happened with David is he got sucked into the YouTubeverse.
Well,
he got addicted to.
Yeah. See, he gets the attention he needs. From the way he is, how he runs his community, and that's why I avoid that, because of the fact, if I was, say, like, if anybody, not just me, but if anybody says, okay, I want to be part of your community, if I didn't have mental illness in it, I would have mental illness in it, because some of those people are severely mentally ill. And some don't know right from wrong. I don't think David Nags knows right from wrong.
He's just
like
man.
I don't know if you know right from wrong.
I know right from wrong. I know right from wrong. It's just me stopping myself and doing what's right is the hard part. I just don't.
If you do something and it's wrong, you got something there sitting on your shoulder, Sam, what you're gonna do is totally wrong. And you'll just sit there and talk back and say, I'll just do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, he is basically a dude that wants to be or is a leader of the 33 cult, and it isn't a cult. CULT. And I mean, the immaturity in it. He's a king. Nikki's a queen. That's immaturity. Hang on a minute. Someone's knocking at the door. Damn, I wish people could read things on my door. Jesus. I'll stop it right here. Where'd Sam go? Yeah, I have a little plaque on my back door. It says no solicitors, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? People cannot read. Where'd Sam go? Sam. Huh. Anyways. Baboo. What the hell's a baboo? Oh. I'm not playing hard to get it. I'm just saying thank you for whatever, but nah. Only relationship I have going is with my chocolate chip cookies every once in a while. Yeah, like I said, I signed in to YouTube and got a notification. Nikki's poking at me. I said, "What the fuck did I do now?" I went over there and looked, and something about uh, sticking my head up my ass or something like that. And I thought, huh? But
If we can get some other action up here.
I mean, Nikki's
Oh,
laughable. I mean, she's gotten to the point. You know, I
it's just she's just. Now it's to the point where you just take all the clippings you got of her of the horrible fucking shit. She said you put it on a fucking CD disc, and you spend $100, $200, and then you mail it to all her neighbors.
no, no, you don't mail it to all of our neighbors. You mail it to the manager of the trailer park.
Oh well, yeah, that too. But you
Yeah.
also do it to all. Imagine if you did it to all the residents. Holy shit! I wonder how many trailers are there. I mean, that would be the shit. Send one to every freaking trailer in that in where she lives.
Yeah.
A copy of all her horrible shit. Defending pedophilia. Oh well, not pedophilia. Defending David on contacting an 8-year-old and trying to justify it, and just talking about spitting in somebody's food that had COVID. Yeah. I don't think people want
Well,
people
I
like
mean,
that.
that's the kind of people that's out there walking the streets. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, she just, if any more than
One
that, I
day,
just, I just flip her out because she's becoming a joke. I mean, what how does she say she's going to be this year? 58 or was it 59?
she's gonna be
I mean, a
58.
person, yeah.
Yeah, 10,
I mean,
10 years
God's
ago she had a
sakes. I mean,
DUI. I mean, look what
I
10
do
years
some
did.
silly.
No, look
Yeah,
what 10 years. 10 years.
yeah. I mean, I can do some silly ass shit, but I don't do it all the
No,
time
no,
where she
no,
does it all
no,
the
no,
time.
you don't get what I'm saying. Her DUI photo from 10
Yeah.
years ago, because she's 58, and she got that I think when she was in her late 40s. From that time, about 10 years, she has gotten butt motherfucking ugly and fat. That's a
Well,
fact.
yeah, but I mean, all of us has done that. I mean, what I was 10 years ago, or even 20 years ago, is a lot different from what I am now. But I
No, you
own my
can't.
looks. I mean,
You can't. You've showed me. You aged fairly well.
well, whether I have or I haven't, um, age is my excuse. What's her excuse?
Yeah, you're 70. You're supposed to have wrinkles here and there.
I'm 71. I'll be 72 next January.
Yeah, you're probably going to live till you're 80, 85.
Yeah, I hope not.
I hope not. Holy shit. Good Lord.
No, I take each day as it's given to me. If I wake up breathing, I'm doing okay.
I have a question for you. If you had
What?
the opportunity, for eternal life, but you had to grow, die, and be reborn again as a different person.
Would I do it? No.
Why?
Because whatever life I have as me, when it ends, and then I get to sleep eternally, and I'll be at peace. I wouldn't want to be immortal
Well,
or
what if you could
anything.
live forever? What if you could live forever
No.
and once you hit a certain age in life, your like cells rejuvenate and you become 20-something years old again.
And redo my life all over again? I'm
Oh fuck yeah!
pissed.
Well, trust me, you're gonna be rich. They usually always are. Well, they are in movies. But
No, I only want the one life, and when it ends, that's it.
oh, okay. I wouldn't mind trying that out.
No, I mean if a person's adventurous and you know wants to live forever, that's on them. I wouldn't want the option of even handed to me to live forever because
Mm.
the time I've been on this earth already, I've seen way too much. Seen too much shit happen in society and technology advances, and just nah.
Well, you know how
Yeah,
they say altering the course of history. If you were able to go back in time, it could. Nobody really knows how it would fuck shit up. Just imagine this: time travel is actually invented. Do you know how many motherfuckers are going to be trying to go back into the go back into the past? And tell their younger selves, invest in this shit, do this, do that, do that, and you're just going to have an extraordinary amount of fucking millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires.
that's a possibility, but you can't go back and change history because if you change history in the past, it doesn't exist. Nothing exists in the future. You cannot change history.
Where do you think deja vu and shit comes from? Hey, I remember this being this way, but yeah, that is part of it.
Yeah, I've had that feeling, and I've also met my own. They had the same name as me and almost looked exactly like me, and I said, "That poor person." I ran into him in a shopping mall back home, and in fact, the person not only had the same name as
Hey,
I do,
terrible
they
T.
looked a little bit like me, but also had the same birthday.
All right, give me a second here. Hey, Ryder. Hey, terrible T. Whoever
Hey,
Jinkum is. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. We got 21 people in here now. Now people starting to pack in.
yeah, Jankum is, I didn't. If anybody, gets any value of a person in a certain age group working out, take it up and try it out. I mean, my daughter in that video is 5'3". She's, I mean, she's not one of these vegetarians or nothing like that. In fact, she goes to gym a couple times because she's done a munchy binge out, and she went, "Whoop, I gotta hit the gym." But on the one,
I'd
I
be
think it's her
careful
last.
advertising that video because they're going to try to go after her.
Oh, they can't.
Why are you?
They can't
Okay.
because there's nothing that links, and even facially, you can't make out her full face. And if they do, I wouldn't advise it because it
Okay.
just
Okay, and it's on your channel. Okay, good, good, good,
yeah, it's
good, good,
on
good.
community, but
Doesn't.
it does give an incentive to people that that putz around with working out. I on my daughter's one left leg, she didn't have a knee replacement, but she did have surgery, and
I'm
she's
losing
managed.
weight.
That's what I
I'm losing
heard.
weight. Yes, I can wipe my ass fully now.
Ah, damn, that's losing weight.
Yeah.
um, but the other thing is just to encourage other people. I mean, when you get to your 50s and stuff, if you haven't been
Pretty
trying
soon be
to,
able to get Walmart clothes again.
ooh, if you haven't
Yeah.
been trying to get your body
Pretty.
somewhat a little bit back in shape, 50 is about time to start
I am. I'm
working
trying.
out.
I'm trying. Since I've been since some of the weight's been coming off, I've been feeling it when I've been moving around. I can move around a lot more easier, and I've been moving around a lot more.
Well, always
And
remember it's
and my diet. And here's the thing, Nikki and all them want to brag about supposedly getting my food stamps taken and shit like that. Well, hey, if you did get my food stamps taken, Thank you, because just look at the weight I'm losing and I'm getting healthier. Thank you.
Yeah. What I do is I drink a full 8 ounces of water before I eat a meal.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
helping me out, guys. Thanks for helping me change my life, my eating habits. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you. Thank you, all you haters out there.
There's haters everywhere in the world. Look
You
at the
helped save my
politics.
life. You just don't even realize it. See, they went trying to hurt me, but help me instead. What do you think about that, Yukon?
Well, if they can provide an incentive for you on every level, then do it.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I needed that. Thank you for helping so much.
Yeah, drinking pop is not really good.
Um, I have a one day, where I can get anything. Fried
My
chicken,
sister, that's
fried chicken, whatever. One day a week, and well, I had beef back ribs last. Man, me and the dogs had beef back ribs last night for dinner.
let's see, I don't eat that kind of food, mainly because of the fat that's on it. But
Oh, well, see, here's the thing: your body needs animal fat like that.
well,
You're.
certain amount, yeah.
To be honest with you, it's good for you, but not every day. That amount of fat. But once in a blue moon, you eat some fatty beef ribs. It's really good for you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't, if I cook meat, I trim quite a bit of any fat off, and I try not to buy it too much with fat on, but that's kind of hard to do. And
What do you do? How often do you eat red meat?
once a week.
Oh, just eat the fat with it, or you don't like the
But,
fat, do you?
well, I'm not particularly fond of it, but
Well, try this. Try this. Cut a piece of fat, cut a piece of meat, and fork them both together, or fork a couple pieces of meat and a piece of fat in between, and chew it that way. And I think the fat will give it a little more flavor for your palate.
let's see. When I went to a nutritionist a long time ago, um, they told me that really, when it comes to beef, nobody should have a piece of beef larger than a cigarette pack.
Yeah, no more than 3 ounces of, per serving. Yeah, I know. There's
But
not much beef on short ribs, but I tell you what, God, I feel really good after eating that. I'll tell you that.
yeah,
I
but
do.
see, I don't eat fried foods. And Ryder, you'll like the air fryer.
I didn't
That's
fry
what I
it.
use. Yeah.
Yeah, I quit eating fried foods. I try to eat fried food. I get fried food once a week. Once a week. Once a
Yeah.
week, I have a cheat day.
Yeah. I don't eat beef, maybe once a week, sometimes not at all because I have other choices of meat, because I do have wild game in my freezer too. Um,
I've
I
been eating
replace,
these. Oh, sorry.
no, I
I've
just
been
replace
eating these.
frying food with my air fryer.
Do you like English cucumbers?
No, I
I
don't like
absolutely love
raw
those.
veg.
Oh,
No, yeah.
I like the English cucumbers better than regular cucumbers. Although there ain't nothing better than a good cucumber fucking salad, man. Oh, I love
Well, he used to like
that shit.
cucumber, lightly toasted bread, and then sliced tomato, alternate layer with sliced cucumber, and that's Sometimes he'd have 1 or 2 of those for supper because he just liked it.
Well, my
But it's
mom would take 2 pieces of
cucumber
bread,
tomato sandwich.
mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard. She'd slice up some cucumber, slice up some avocado, slice up some tomato, and slap
Blech.
some lettuce on.
Nope, not me. Uh-uh.
That's a good. Hey, that's to me. That's a good vegetarian salad.
I don't like raw vegetables, and I don't like,
Oh, I love raw vegetables.
I can eat tomatoes if they're cooked, but I cannot eat them raw. Carrots, same way. They have to be cooked. I don't like cucumbers. I don't like melons. I just don't like most of that. Now I'll eat broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower, but it has to be
I
cooked.
I used to not like cooked carrots, but now I like them, and I like making my own cooked carrots because you can get
Yeah,
them as tender as you want. I don't like mushy carrots. I like carrots that are cooked but have somewhat of a little crisp still to them. Same way
yeah.
with my asparagus.
AT.
More or less, I just like it heated up, and just
Yeah,
a tad bit soft. And there's an art too, when you hunt for asparagus too. You want to try to find the small. You don't want those big, thick, fat ones because those are more fibrous, and it
yeah.
takes a lot longer to cook. And your tops will get done faster and get overcooked because you're trying to cook the big, thick stuff. But if you get the small ones, and then you like throw those on a grill and flip them and roll them around. Oh, they're so good.
Now those,
Crispy. They
I like,
still have crisp. Yep.
yes, I like some vegetables steamed. Now, cooking
Take a
asparagus on
little
the
olive oil to
stove
them or
is a
something.
pain in the ass.
I
Yeah.
love it. I've been eating more vegetables and fruit and stuff. I had an apple today for a snack. Then I had some crackers for a snack. Had 2 English McMuffins for breakfast with coffee.
Mm,
That's
most
my
times I don't
breakfast.
eat.
2 English muffins.
I
2
don't wake up
sausages and
hungry.
2 English McMuffins. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't wake up hungry, so I'm not a breakfast person. Sometimes I might have a toast. Depends if I got certain medications I got to take, but most times, nah. My
Well, now that I
breakfast is
got
my
that hundred
coffee
dollar
and
bill,
my.
I wonder what now that I got that $100 bill today, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a nice fucking. I don't think I'm gonna get any restaurant food, man. I really don't, because that shit's expensive, man.
Yeah,
Man, you can't even go to McDonald's. Listen, you go to McDonald's. I could imagine what it costs to go out to like um Longhorn Steakhouse now. I could imagine what it costs. I mean, when I went in my 20s, it was, $20. If you wanted a good steak, a good meal, it's fucking $20.
we don't even have a steakhouse up here. I mean, you can get steak in the other
Fucking
types
go
of
to
restaurants,
Denny's.
but
Go
we don't
you
have
go to
Denny's.
Denny's, you're lucky to find something under $10.
I used to go
They
to
want like
Denny's
eight,
back
$9.
when I was in Indiana, but I really never did like their food. I don't. You know, I mean, they use
Denny's has got some
dehydrated.
good breakfasts. Denny's used to have this. I think it was the Grand Slam breakfast. It was $6. I mean, for $6, you're getting eggs, potatoes, a meat, and I think biscuit and gravy, and I think some grits.
There's if you just go over to Indiana into Michigan, uh,
Now I'll
there's a
tell you one that's
restaurant.
bad. Waffle House. Waffle House is
Well, I
like
never went there.
waffle. I mean, if you want greasy, fattening, full of cholesterol food, go to Waffle House. If you want to go to Denny's, depending on what you get.
Yeah, just over the Indiana, Michigan state line. If you go just about a mile over the state line in Michigan, there's a restaurant there. And if you want
Mm.
to bust your heart cholesterol breakfast, man, it's homemade biscuits.
Oh, you're talking about that Amish place, right?
No, it's a regular, mom and pop, restaurant, just sort of
Oh,
state
okay, okay.
line. And
Cause I thought I remember seeing like an Amish one around there or something.
yeah, I mean that breakfast there was two homemade biscuits and sausage gravy over fried potatoes, over two eggs, over sausages. I mean, that was a walking cholesterol. Man, but it was good.
There,
But,
there's
I mean, I can do the same kind of meal here because I know how to make sausage gravy and all that kinds of stuff, and I can
well,
even make my own biscuits.
there's a place in Columbus, Ohio called TJ's Country Place, and they got this thing called the Barnyard Buster, and it's what it is two eggs, uh, fried potatoes, and I think sausage and bacon or something,
Yeah,
and everything is smothered. Oh, biscuits,
yeah,
and they break up the biscuits over everything, or they put two biscuits on it, so you got like
yeah,
four biscuits, and they do it in layers, and then they just cover it with gravy.
yeah. Well, I mean, if I want Amish food, the only place in Indiana I would, that I've ever been to is Shipshawana. At that restaurant, big restaurant there. I mean, that is good food.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's another one too going out towards I think going out on one. I think if you take one out of Fort Wayne, you go up one. I think
Yeah,
heading south. Yeah, heading south. Taking one south out of Fort Wayne.
yeah.
Yeah, along the route, I think it's before Burn. There, if you pull off and follow the signs, there's an advertisement for Amish restaurant and country store.
Well, see, there used to be well, it wasn't Amish, but I mean, there used to be a country style cooking place there in Carmel, just before Indianapolis, but I don't even know if it's still there or not. And sometimes we would stop in Peru, Indiana, and catch a meal in town. But I mean, my brother still lives down in Indianapolis, and if he's something new coming up with the restaurant, he was sending me information on it, and I said, "Yeah, well, what good is it going to do me now? I mean, I'm up here, but
I tried to cut out all the processed shit. I've cut out the fast food. I've cut out the uh, uh, eating a bunch of stuff out of cans. That's why I've switched to like fresh fruits and vegetables.
yeah, you got to watch potatoes though, and you still got to watch your bread now.
Oh, I
Um,
don't. And I don't eat bread, and I only get pop. I give myself pop once a week.
now bread, I eat omega-3. Um, I think it's omega-3 multigrain, something like
Well,
that.
if
But
I
I know it's
eat any
omega-3.
bread, if I was to get any bread to go with, something, as once a month, I get a loaf of bread, once a month. Well, the bread's only gonna last about a week.
But I
But I
wanted,
like that 21 grain shit. I like that 21 grain and
yeah.
15 grain, 12 grain stuff. I love that grain bread, but I like catching it on sale. I don't like paying $4 or $5 for a loaf of that shit.
Um, if I buy, regular bread, I just bought 2 loaves of Wonder Bread, the wheat.
Ah, yeah,
Cost,
Waffle House burger.
yeah, 2 loaves of Wonder Bread, the wheat,
Mm.
cost me $7 for two
You know
loaves.
what Waffle House? You know what Waffle House in Columbus, Ohio, and anywhere else Waffle Houses are famous for? Yukon.
Mm, what?
Well, guaranteed somewhere in America there's going to be multiple fights going on in a Waffle House because wherever there's a Waffle House, drunks congregate there. After bar, the bar closes. Boom, we're gonna go get something to eat. Where do they go? Waffle House. What
Waffle
happens
House
when you get a
fight.
bunch of drunk people? Yes, fight shit.
We made Buds hungry.
Damn it! Now I'm hungry. Thanks, you guys. Hey man, hey buds, make you some personal pizzas, man. Hey, Yukon,
Yeah.
have you tried making those personal pizzas? That recipe I told you about
Not yet.
with the Grands biscuits. See, the thing that's perfect about it is you have that air fryer, right? You can also bake with it, right?
Yeah.
Great. Now you can sit there and get a couple things of Grands biscuits and make up these pizzas. Okay, you roll the Grands out, into single serving pizza things, and then you
Yeah.
put them in sandwich baggies. After you freeze them, you put them on
Cookie
like
sheet.
a
Yeah.
tray, yeah, a cookie sheet of some sort, and you put them in the, you make them, you pre-make them, and then you freeze them, and then when they're frozen, you put them in the Ziploc baggies, and then you put them back into the freezer,
Yeah.
and then you can just bake them, or you can bake a bunch of them, and then when they're cool, put them in bags and set them in the freezer, and then pull them out and put them in your little thing, and they'll come out really good.
Yeah.
Promise you.
I freeze I cook big batches and then I freeze,
Yeah, I know.
individual
Now I'm
containers.
hungry too. Talking about this food.
I was
Yeah,
looking at.
that's what I'm. Yeah, I find it easier when I'm cooking to be able to make a big meal. That can feed like 6, 7, 10 people. I love making
Yeah.
meals like that.
Well, like I said, I so on some foods I do, I'll do a volume and then let it cool and then, pack it up for the freezer because I got a chest freezer and I got my fridge freezer. So, that's what I do. I,
You ever
you
made
know,
pancakes or you ever made pancakes for 2,100 inmates before?
no, but I tell you what
Yeah,
I do. I
it's
make,
fucking yeah.
I'll buy a couple boxes of pancake mix, the ones got the, milk and
Yeah,
eggs or whatever the fuck it's in it, ready to go stuff, just add water.
exactly. Just add
And
water. Yep.
I'll buy 2 boxes of one, as a backup, and then take 1 box, and then I'll use the whole box and make a big swarm of pancakes. And then, I only eat 2 at a time, so I put 2 in a freezer bag and I freeze them all up. And then all I got to do
Mm,
is take
I
the
got
pancake out of the freezer and, defrost it and get it heated up and it's ready.
Yeah, I got some dry good. I got some rice. I got pancake mix. I got two kinds of pancake mix. I got I think buttermilk where you just add water, and then I got some blueberry pancake mix where you just add water. Mm. That's like emergency food. I consider that like if I go off up and I'm going to go out in the woods somewhere, and I plan on sticking around, staying somewhere, that'll be like a nice, nice thing. So what I like to do is fry it though. I
Yeah,
like to
buds,
put it
I
in
do
the
something similar to that, but I buy garlic, that garlic bread, the big ass long loaf, and it's already been buttered with, garlic butter and stuff. I'll get one of those, and then I'll use, slice off what I need to make, mini pizza. But the butter's already on it, so what I do is put a slight smear of pizza sauce, and then whatever else I want on it, and then I put it in my toaster oven. But I use the garlic bread that's already, buttered up. That way I get a bit of garlic because, garlic's good for the body too.
Oh yeah,
Especially if
yeah,
you have
and it
stress,
also
it's
helps
good
keep
for the body.
mosquitoes away too. It
Yeah.
also really helps keep mosquitoes away.
Now, don't touch him. He's full of garlic. Yeah, I mean, I had to adjust my cooking style. And I think I finally got a handle on it cooking for one.
Well, that's
And
good.
so, instead of, making a volume for 2 people, and sometimes I get out of hand. I thought, "Oh shit, man!" So I wind up getting my freezer boxes out and packing up the leftover and putting in the fridge, freezer.
God
But
damn, I tell you what, I wish I was living up in your area, up in the winter time. When you emptied your freezer, because shit, you had a lot of good dog food with
Yeah,
all
they
that
do
meat.
that here. I think once every 2 years, people start, they have wild game.
Yeah.
If uh, we go through our freezers a lot, and let's say if we get some meats that's got freezer burn, then we just throw an ad out, and the mushers will, or people that have a large amount of dogs, they'll pick
Uh huh.
it up. Yeah, they'll
Oh
pick it
yeah,
up
they
for
like. Yeah, their dogs also in Alaska in certain areas. They the people go out on this ice and they cut a hole in there and they wait for a migration of these eels and they just go out and catch a shit ton and they're dependent on these things to feed their
huh.
to feed their dogs.
I haven't seen any eels or even heard of them here.
Oh,
Uh,
wow. Yeah. Look it up. Mushers catching eels for their dogs.
huh.
Yeah, it's in Alaska, I think. I think that might be in Alaska.
Well, I know the mushers up here. I mean, they don't depend and feed their dogs feed or burnt meat, you know. But those dogs are on, one hell of a diet of stuff.
I
I
bet.
mean,
Well, yeah. They need a shit ton of calories.
but
Yeah, them dogs are like high. Yeah, they need high fat, high. Yeah, man. Have you seen like they feed them like chunks of fucking fat and shit?
well, they feed them vegetables alongside the meat, and um, a lot of people up here. I mean, there a lot of people just do not put their dogs on dog food, particularly if they're, a dog that's needs a high energy and
Well,
it's a
yeah. I mean,
working
they
dog.
can't afford $50 a bag or $30 a bag, to feed all them damn dogs.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they can
I
afford it.
mean, each one of those dogs is going to go through a 50-pound bag of dog food. I mean, it's simpler and easy for you to just go out and grow, your dog food and go out and catch your dog food.
But just
And then get the freezer burnt meat shit and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, there's particular diets of mushers use of food for dogs.
yeah, the ones in
Some
Alaska,
I
they
mean,
feed them
I'm not.
eels and
Yeah,
fish. And yeah, they feed them eels and fish and they cook that shit into like a soup.
yeah,
Yeah.
but just um, there's people that feed their dogs dog food. Private owners and other private owners. They're strictly on carnivore diet, which is what I call and what they refer to as regular meat. Elk or bison or buffalo or it doesn't matter beef. I mean, they just feed them that kind of food. But most of the people I've noticed is buying their food from the vet. Molly's vet sold a particular brand, and that's what we had her on until she just wouldn't eat it, and so we had to put her on a meat diet
Mm.
and veggies, and she liked her a little bit of yogurt, and because yogurt's good for dogs, but just a little bit of it.
Oh, oh yeah. Not only did uh, the special donor send me the $100, but they also sent me cash at me the money because my cooker took a shit.
Oh,
So they
hmm.
sent me $50, and I went and
Well, I
bought
was
another one.
watching one of your streams, and Stoic had sent money to an old PayPal of yours, but even though
Yeah,
you can't access it and send it back, she can
yeah, there was.
request. Yeah, she can
Yeah, I know,
request
but
from
she said she
PayPal.
locked herself. Yeah, she said something about she locked herself out. Well, she should have been able to get
Oh,
back in and hopefully get
yeah,
that back.
yeah, because
Oh, I got a line on a vehicle. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, I got a line on a vehicle, woman.
yeah.
Yeah, the secret donor that sent me the 100 is
Eyeballing the vehicle for you.
well, they're talking about they're negotiating with some people on a van for me, and they're going to yeah, they're going to do they're going to run it into a shop and get all the mechanical shit, have it gone over, you know, and whatnot.
Thank you, T, if you're still here for the comment on that video. Yeah, I'm still looking around for something smaller, but shit.
What are you looking for? That smaller?
Well, maybe a smaller truck that I can actually get in without using a ladder.
Well, you know what you do? You know what you do? This is what you do. All right. You drive that big ass motherfucking truck right back down to the same fucking dealership that you got it from. And you walk inside, grab your salesman.
Truck.
I purchased this truck with my husband. My husband passed. It's too big for me. I want to trade it in and get something smaller.
Yep.
And then you just get you something that is 4x4. Get you a Toyota 4Runner 4x4. That should be a really good vehicle for you.
Yeah, but see what like what I want, it has, on 4-wheel drive and stuff because of the winters up here. But also, I want the
4Runners. They're 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, but I want a truck bed because sometimes I go to the hardware store and I have to have space.
They have a truck bed. They have a truck bed.
But
it's a truck. It's a truck bed. It's a Toyota.
Yeah, just
or you can get a Toyota Tundra.
Yeah, I seen that, bud. Toyota Yaris. Huh. Oh, it's got manual.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like manual.
I bought a Toyota Yaris today. Oh shit! Send me a picture, buds.
Yeah, I mean, I can, of course, I can do an automatic, but I also know how to
post
shift
pictures on that shit.
I like manual transmissions. Because I like to, I can shift gears.
I bought a Toyota Yaris. Oh yeah, those are pretty good, man.
But yeah, right now, I'm looking around, but I don't want to get into a car payment thing, because the fucking interest just keeps going up. I mean, there's no control on the interest in Canada or the U.S.
Can I have your old car, buds? Can I have your old car, or did you trade that fucker in?
Probably traded it in.
Hey, he would have got more money selling it outright.
Yeah, well, any vehicle that's 10 years old, they won't touch it anyways. So
no bullshit. I mean, they'll take something and give you $500. I mean, serious. I could take this vehicle if I had good credit and $2,500 to $3,000 in my fucking pocket, and I made this, and I had a good credit score. I could take this vehicle and get $500 on any fucking lot towards my down, whatever they wanted. And if you catch them when they have a special, push, pull, drag it in. Don't matter if the motherfucker runs. They'll give you $2,000 down towards your next vehicle.
Yeah, he just said he traded it in.
Ah, damn it.
Well, that's not bad for trade in.
Motherfucker, I'd have gave you $1,500 cash for that motherfucker. God damn, I'd have gave you $1,500. Nah, I'm just kidding. That was a nice car though. But you said it was time to get rid of it, so let the next person to have it enjoy it, right?
Well, they'll probably depends on the age of the vehicle, but more likely they'll take it to the car auction.
That's not bad. I
That's
guess,
a good
but
way.
I still would have gave you 1,500.
That's another good way of getting vehicles if you go to a car auction.
See, I would have took that passenger seat out, and I would have made a bed right there, and all the dogs would have had that area, and then the trunk would have been, decked out. Then I would have had I would have probably got a trailer mount thing on the back of it, so I could haul my trike bike.
Yeah, I seen a motorcycle. Well, I guess it's a motorcycle to me, but I guess this guy was driving this motorcycle, had 2 front wheels and 1 back. I guess that's a back.
What's the CVT? What's the CVT, buds? I wonder who the fuck is live right now. I went to Jose's today. And I was typing in this chat, man, and telling him you need to you need to show the puppy more. You need to interact with the puppy. You need to play with the puppy. You need to do, content, where you're training the puppy and stuff like that. And, you want these, because he was sitting there telling motherfuckers $50 for a mass unblock, blah, 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 like he was begging for donations. Now, and I'm like, hey, Jose, if you interact with that damn puppy online, the donations will just come in.
No, they won't. He shouldn't use a dog to pimp for money.
Hey,
that's the only reason he got that dog.
Hey, I'm being honest with you. You don't see me out flying signs pimping my dogs.
Well, that's why a lot of people.
Well, you don't see me really pimping my dogs online. I'll show them to you. Having fun. People want to, hey, show me the puppies. Okay, here you go. They're getting big. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just figured that would be right up his alley.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I would fly a sign, yes, it's true. It's factual. If you fly a sign and you have a dog, and if you fly a sign and you're a female with a dog, you're going to make money.
Oh.
And the goal is to survive. It's not like your dog's not getting what it needs either. You're getting what you need to survive. Hopefully you don't have a drug habit, because that would be.
Well, Jose's got a booze habit.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? You got a booze habit.
I mean, if he starts tromping across on the asphalt, that dog has to be carried. It cannot go walking. It doesn't have that kind of energy built into it yet, because it's not full. He should have just got an adult dog. But no, he gets a damn little cute puppy, and he's pimping its cuteness. I mean,
hey, look. There's a difference, okay? And I think it's what you're relating to is like the people that pimp their dogs, use their dogs, and they don't use none of the funds towards their dogs. My dogs get their shit.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, just, if you get donations, you feed your dogs first and then yourself second.
I mean, I still have fucking 5 or 6 freaking water buffalo horns, floating around for them to chew on. I mean, they chew on them from time to time. They got fucking the duck chicken treat, or the duck jerky treats. Then they got the salmon skins. Next month, I'm gonna find cod skin, because they're gonna like that a lot better. Or I'm gonna try to find these little fishies. They got these bags of little minnow fishies that are dried. I don't like the freeze dried. I like the regular dried kind, and I think they'll like them too. It'll be a good little treat thing for them. And I got a little pouch thing. It's a dog's backpack thing.
Yeah.
I bought it for Mister, but it's just not gonna work with him. But I can cut the shoulder straps off of it, and then I can get me like one of those little clippy things. and I can clip it to my my belt, and I can hold training treats in it, so I can have like a training treat pouch.
Well, as far as Jose and that little puppy, that a lot of people's got different opinions. To me, it's just Jose's got so
Hey,
many channels, and even if he maintains one channel and keeps it active and going, is just the fact that he's lost his fucking appeal as far as getting donations. He's done. He's finished.
yeah,
He's not,
me too.
he's not
Me too.
cutesy
Me too
anymore.
for the most part, and I have myself to blame for that because I let people get under my skin and act a certain way.
I mean, but the thing, I mean,
It is.
he doesn't do anything really to draw in the numbers he used to poll. I mean,
No,
content is not.
I keep telling them you can't. This right here is the most I've shown my face in a long time.
Well, content.
9 out of 10. Yeah. Remember what I was doing when I was in Crescent City? When I would go live, people had a beautiful view.
Yeah.
People,
Well, I mean,
yeah,
that's
people
what
had
you
a
got to
view.
show. But I can't.
Yeah.
I've told Jose, your face is not content. A brick wall you're sitting in front of is not content. So he blocks me. So
He
fuck him.
thinks that well, it's what he's got to quit doing is live streaming while he's charging. You need to if you have to, Jose, why don't you get you 3 of those fucking power packs? Then you can just sit somewhere, power them, charge them up. You got 3 of those big motherfuckers. That's gonna give you plenty of time somewhere in the woods where you got a good signal, and you can give people a beautiful view of a fucking creek or something, or fuck it, show them some fucking railroad tracks. If you're under a bridge, show them the fucking
People like to
trains go
see.
by. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
People like to see different parts of the country they've never been in. He's been in a few parts I've never been in, but what do I see? His
yeah. I
damn
mean,
mug
shit,
and a
he's a
brick
travel
wall, or
channel, but he doesn't show that shit.
no, he doesn't. If he puts travel, well, all we see is him. Big fucking deal. I'm done tired of seeing his mug,
Well,
and he's
I've tried
aging
telling him
like
that.
a motherfucker.
I've tried telling him that for forever.
I mean, if you're gonna say Jose's travels, I wouldn't say journeys because he hasn't done a journey yet.
Well, he
He's
used to.
traveling.
He used to.
You should name it Jose's Asphalt City, or asphalt stomping, or something stupid. But
Uh
seeing
huh.
him drink a beer, no content. His face, brick walls,
Uh,
no.
he fucked up when he went over to that IP2 community.
And he doesn't let anybody up on his panels too
Well,
often.
he don't hold panels. He
Mm,
just goes live and
thought he did it one time, didn't he?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I
piece
don't
of
know.
advice. Next time me and Natalie have a stream, you come over there and fuck it up or fuck with us. We're gonna fuck with you. Warning.
Whoa, whoa! What are you talking about? When was
Uh,
this?
the comment that you left on her
Where?
on on her channel.
What I leave?
How much fun you were gonna have?
Doing
We
what?
know. Well, we don't know because we do know when you say you're gonna come over and have some fun. We know the kind of fun you like. That's
Whoa!
being
Hey! As far as I know, I've never sent nothing like that. So,
no, it was just put on her channel. I forgot where she said it was, but she's got rules of the road for her channel, and
uh, well,
that's
I don't.
just the way it is.
Well, there are people still fucking running around acting like me, doing
That
stupid
maybe
shit.
so. I just was, it just it's a hit and miss, and she's still experimenting with StreamYards and that, and anybody calls her just shit's gonna hear it from me.
listen, I'm actually very happy that she's in a better situation.
Oh yeah, she
I,
definitely
I
is.
oh I am. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I can only take so much of the same stuff over and over and over and over, and that's where we had our fucking falling out. I care
Well,
about her, and then because me, even though my vehicle's fucked up, I'm gonna fucking, if I gotta get rid of shit so I can get up a fucking mountain, I'm gonna get rid of some shit and get the fuck out of there.
yeah.
But hey, uh, you can only lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. You can
Well,
only give people advice, and if they take it, they take it.
she's. I mean, she's taken charge of her own life, and
Well, I'm
um,
glad. I'm glad she has a really nice home. I'm glad she, is finally out of Albuquerque and in Taos and safe and has beautiful whatever. And I hope she's able to, do something with her crafts because she's a hell of a craftsman.
oh yeah. But I mean,
She
I'll tell
does
you again,
beautiful.
I did not buy that trailer for her, nor did I fix her truck.
Listen,
That
listen.
was
If
her
you want to
family.
buy something from her, you want to help her out, get her to make you one of those leaded Mickey Mouse glass things.
Well, if I have her create anything, it'd be a flower. I'm not into Mickey Mouse.
You're not into Mickey Mouse. Hmm.
No, excuse you. Mickey Mouse is for when you're kids. For me, that is. I'm not into cartoons.
Well, see you later, Charles. Adios, amigos.
No, you don't like him today.
Oh, no, I'm not. I told you I've cleaned house.
Oh,
Those that are negative, want to be negative Nancy's and want to sit there and intentionally, you hear me? Intentionally, not out of anger and frustration. Because there's a difference between doing something to somebody out of anger and frustration and just,
okay.
just doing it intentionally. You know what I'm saying? His intention is to screw things up and this and that. And yeah, I ain't dealing with it. So, bye, Charles. I don't go to your channel anymore. So, you're blocked here.
Okay.
I still wish I could have came up there and helped you with that fucking yards. Oh my god! If you would have
I'm
been
not
in the
having no
U.S.,
yard sales.
man, if you been in the U.S., woman, I would have made you thousands of dollars.
Sam, I can do that on my own, but I don't do yard sales.
Well, no, I know you could, but you plainly don't want to deal with it. You just want one large sum for everything. Get rid of it. Bye bye, adios. Thank you.
Yeah.
Understand.
Like I said, I'm
Shit.
downsizing in my. I mean, you live in a house 20 plus years, you're gonna
Well, if I had that
have
stuff,
extras.
if I could have helped you sell that stuff, just imagine if you took that, to the Shipshawana. Imagine
Yeah,
if you were able to get all that stuff down to Shipshawana. Do you think you would sell it all?
probably.
I think you would too, especially because people would get good deals.
Like I said, I haven't even touched his tools and his gadgets and shit like that. I'm taking my time with that stuff because I gotta have a complete inventory of all that he had, which is
Well,
a lot.
I'll tell you what. It's what you do.
Mm.
So what you do is you find you some local strapping young lads,
No, thank you.
and you offer them either cash. You give them an option. I can either pay you cash to help me, or I can let you pick something, from what we're selling for you helping me, and get a couple strapping young lads to help you pull stuff out of the garage and have a yard sale.
I don't do yard sales. I told you.
Well, that's why
What
you
I,
need me, because I'll
as
make
far
you a
as
fucking.
no, what I will do is put feelers out to some of the automotive shops and people that putz with construction. He's got stuff. I mean, like I know one guy. He builds homes in I forgot his damn name. Anyways, he builds brand. He's got a company and they build homes. And
Well,
in fact, we're
I'd
working
say,
on a new
I'd
subdivision
say
here.
put an ad, liquidating entire area full of miscellaneous tools, asking 10,000 best offer, take all.
I'm just gonna unload it for 5, and it's
Fuck,
gonna
I
be
couldn't
one
give you
buyer.
5 grand. I couldn't give you 5 grand for the whole thing. I'd have to take a look and see what all's there and run some numbers on some stuff. But
You wouldn't run
but
numbers
from what
on me.
you're
It's me running numbers on you.
no, I'd have to run the numbers and see what the profit margin would possibly be.
I know the profit margin would be what I'm gonna get out of the person. It's not they're taking me. I'm gonna be taking them. You know.
Well, then there must not be that much there then. Huh?
Yeah, you want to bet?
Well, I don't know.
Put
It
it
seems
this
like you're
way.
trying to.
I got
Seems like
everything
you're
and
trying to start an
anything.
argument.
Pardon?
It's like you're trying to pick an argument.
No, I'm just saying. I set the price, and the price I want, I sell. If I can't get the price I want, then I don't move, and I don't care if it doesn't move.
Well, that's
I
good.
mean,
But here's the thing: you have to have value
yeah,
for that 5,000. It has to be worth more than 5,000 for somebody to pay 5,000 for all that.
there's enough in there to be worth the 5.
I bet there's probably what 20, 30,000.
I don't know.
Said there's all kinds of power tools and fucking. Tell you
Power
what, those
tools and regular tools and
power tool. I mean, if you take a look at power tools now, the motherfuckers ain't cheap. And if you got name brand shit,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, like a steel chainsaw, like one of the big ones, costs $1,000. You sell it for fucking 300, $400.
Chainsaw I
You
don't have.
table saws, those are very expensive.
He's got 2 on the table, or two different table saws, and they're mounted on
Do you,
tables.
do you know the names?
No,
Because
I know they're not the highest priced ones, but
are
I
they
don't know, maybe
Craftsman?
one, yeah, one might be a Craftsman, or something like that. They're not off brand, they're name brand. All the tools you
Here's the
ever bought,
thing. Here's the thing.
and
Craftsman has gone down fucking hill when it comes to their quality.
yeah, but these are not.
Oh,
I'd
these
say
are the older ones.
uh,
They're older, right?
yeah, under 10 years.
Nah.
But I don't give a shit, name brand, off brand, whatever, as long as the damn thing works and somebody that needs one, they got it. It just
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, hot mama.
but it's just like I said, if I can't get what I want, I don't care. I can sit there for till the end of my time. I don't care. It just to me it's clutter. You know, it's just a bunch of stuff that belong to him that he's not here to use, and there's no be no way I'd ever use them in my lifetime. You know. Oh, Sam, you want to look at Saturn Wagner?
Oh.
That's nasty.
Yeah, we already know. Yeah, we already know who that is. We already know who that is. Yeah,
But
they didn't last
it
long.
just I mean, right now, like I said, um, I'm gathering. Well, in fact, I've got about 22 boxes. Some is from well, I have a building that's for excess. Say like if I want to keep something, from the house, I'll put it in there. And I've got 22 boxes of stuff I'm setting out, and whoever wants them can pick them up for free. But it's all household items, curtains, dishes, different miscellaneous household items.
Hey, Jose, when you gonna get it through your thick skull that people don't want to look at you and a brick wall all the time? Show some fucking content and donos will come in. You stubborn fuck.
Hi, Canadian bacon.
See what he says. See, the more you press Jose on something, the more he'll double down on it. That's how you play with somebody. My two buddies got into it 40 hours of anger management in an hour. And what?
I'm going to drop down, so I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream. I've been live for like fucking all day, damn near.
Yeah, well, this one's 2 hours, 23 minutes. So.
Yeah, there was another one that was an hour and 10 or some shit like that. So, yeah, about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And
talk to you later.
Thanks for coming up and hanging out and being good, Yukon and everyone. Ryder, Canadian Bacon, Terrible T, Buds and Hazards, Terrible T, Slab City, Mad Mac, everybody, even you that's lurking. Thank you for tuning in and listening to us expose Slab City News, contacting a YouTuber's 8-year-old child. Thank you.